What's up, everyone? Long time no see. I've had a lot of life changes happen over the past year and a half. I've gotten a new job, I've gotten a girlfriend, gotten dogs. I still have no kids yet, but I'm in a new house. I got this bonus room man cave to myself, so it's a fun area to hopefully start making a bunch of videos again. But as for today, I figured it'd be fun to revisit the Pokemon Cypher 2019 by Shofu. I've been following Shofu for a long time, probably since about 2012-ish. I've listened to pretty much all of his ciphers. Pokemon Cyphers are my favorite. I got a special place in my heart for Pokemon. I grew up on it. I still play it here and there. I've collected the cards again over the past couple years, which I'll make a video with my card collection at some point soon. But I just thought it'd be fun to revisit this cipher. I probably know almost every lyric to it. Don't worry, I'm not going to rap it during the video, but I just thought it'd be fun to revisit, maybe perhaps even catch some bars that I've never caught before. I doubt it. I mean, there's tons of bars in here that I probably have never gotten, probably still will never get. But yeah, I just think it'd be fun to revisit this. It deserves all the views it can get, so let me give it another one. But let's get started. Turn this down a little. The production for this was crazy too. 2019, and it was looking like this. Props to IJ. Make sure I am recording. Yes, I am. I did not want to make this video and not be recording. It's been a while. Give me a break. Man, this was a crazy lineup. I think it was a good decision to bring in Archer first too, because I know it had been a while between the last Cypher he was on and this one. And I like how he starts with, I mean, he goes with the punchlines, but it's nothing too crazy. So it's like a good first verse to get people into the Cypher. See, it's like nothing too crazy, but like his flow is nice, and every line he's punching. Alright, good first verse. Just as good as I remember. I remember Omar killed this. I was kind of unaware of who he was until this Cypher came out. Not gonna pause a lot, I promise, but like with him coming second after Archer kind of had like the punchlines that most people would get, and it would get most people into the Cypher. And then Omar comes in, he's got a different flow. He's still hitting with like a lot of the bars that most people should get, but then he starts ramping it up a little bit, I remember. And like, I know he just mentioned IVs, like individual values. I know a lot of people aren't gonna know what that is, unless like you were really into Pokemon, like the competitive scene growing up, or even still, you know. But yeah, it's a nice transition, and I know it keeps transitioning into other rappers who go crazier and crazier and crazier with their lyricism, at least, and their punchlines that might, like, not everyone will understand. On your mind with the Glock, and I call that shit Lele cause they got a side beef. Many bitches be hoeing, they talking on region. I feel like I'm Gary, I can't waste no energy on a hate. Disrespect me and I'm beating your ass in a Kuma pose on. I love that part. Blue hundreds on me like great balls. Nurse joy, bitch, I ain't taking no. Blue hundreds like great balls. Catch you playing with fire, then that's me searing your face off. Back full of Mosadas. I love my dough. And I got a mind state like Mewtwo. Bitch, I ain't the one that be fucking with 5-0. Turn this Lucario, bitch, on my psycho. Fucking with the team, get ready to die slow. barring up right there. That's such a fire bar. No pun intended. Golly. The Shofu, the beatdown comes in. He has his manic flow like usual. That's how I describe him. He's just manic. He just goes crazy. PP. Nice. That's a crazy bar. He ain't resting, especially after using Hyper Beam. He don't need it. Slight bar. It was nice though. Throwing in Thanos in there. This dude went. This dude was wild. Like, he was bent. We all know what bar's coming. See that, you know, I don't think the Cypher needed that bar, but it needed that bar. Yep. All them hands that Ambi Bomb has. Toxic Croak. That was actually really clever. I never noticed how clever that last bar was. Yeah, I thought that other dude was going to rap it first when I first saw this. But he didn't do anything. Chinook's went crazy. Look at that Rotom in that boombox. Nice. Yep. Yeah, he killed that. Kazura killed this too. I didn't know who Kazura was until this. Got no mental. Ate it with Crisco. Sorry, I'm not trying to rap. That was nice. I love that bar too, Elite Four. See, like with the 4 bad bitches, now I'm headed to the champ, like, it's simple, but it's not. Like, if you're not really listening, then you might go over your head, but it's like, it's something that everyone should understand as long as they're listening. But that, like, I like when rappers they'll say something one way that's like super clever. He said it, but without saying it, if you get what I mean. Like, it's so fire. I love his whole thing during his verse too, dancing on the rock and all that. Run your pockets. That production's crazy. Like, Red had no sentence. That is a crazy bar. And I hope everyone who's listened to this catches that bar, because that is insane. Double entendre, just what he's referencing, what he's talking about, like, insane. Good old Token Black, the OG. He was on that very first Shofu Cypher. Like, even, I think there was one before 2013 he did. I've never been able to understand that bar. I don't know what he's talking about. Sounds nice. This too. So the deck, you can't get in. That was clever. Like Brock, bring the food in. Everyone in the background just eating. That's such a good bar. I don't know if that got patched either. Probably not. This is the first time I ever heard Peso Pete. I listen to him all the time now. He does a lot of those anime raps. It's crazy. He called it X-Plot. Oh. Nice. That was so specific. Nice. That's a nice bar. There's another chandelier bar that Shofu and Suzy throw out at the end that's nice too. Here we go with Shofu with his blazing bars. He's the goat of the weed bars. I guess flow's nice though. Check your EXP, we don't beef with the level lames. You know we got metagame. Make your girl cheat if we let her play. Put my special D in her special A, primordial C. It's a good bar. His verse wasn't like crazy, but his flow was super nice, and he did what he usually does. I mean, respectable. Now Chris Patrick shot me so much on this. Like usually whenever I listen to these ciphers and there's a new guy, like I won't dismiss them, but I watch these for like the hype of the people I know. I think most people do that, and I think we tend to be a little more, I can't think of the word, critical. That's the word I'm thinking of. We tend to be more critical on these people that we haven't heard before, and I had that frame of mind listening to Chris Patrick for the first time, but he absolutely murdered it. Like he's probably one of my favorite verses on this, and I've even like listened to like his individual projects that he's done, and they are amazing. Like if you guys haven't heard any of his stuff, you have to. But all right, let's continue. Sorry. That beat is crazy. And he just says so much. Like his cadence is awesome. Like he just rides the beat. Pause. And he says everything on like surface level, but the way he says it is just different. It just goes so well with the beat. I buried them all. Like that's just so fire. Like he shot me so much on that.
And it records.
Like
choose exactly what you want it to record.
Again, probably one of my favorite verses.
Alright.
Had to get that one advertisement in there. And I know, so a lot of people weren't the fondest of this Scoot verse, but I enjoyed it like a lot. Scoot's just so low key, but he hits you. Beat's nice too. His wordplay is fire. Toast. Here we go. Hits you with that gospel scoop. I know a lot of people didn't like this part of his verse, but I think it's fire. It complements the first part really well. And then the transition between him and Anonymous. Anonymous killed this. I didn't really know who he was either. Apparently he's Denzel Curry's boy, but he killed this. See, I like that. Deoxys, I need space. It's simple, but it's some people might not even understand that. His flow goes crazy here. Some slight. Yeah, it's like guillotine flow. It's gonna behead you. I mean, his verse overall was just good. Like, you know, I don't think he wins the best of any category, but it was overall like just good. Black Link killed this. I'm still trying to catch some of these bars. He's rapping so fast. Oh my god, I love that bar so much. I don't know why. Snover was cold before he became a bomb with it. Like, a bomb of snow? Like, that's just such a clever bar. I like that too. That's nice. That's right. Don't flip that bird, you'll lose Pico. Yeah, he killed that. I was surprised with J-Wit's here too. He's got that like West Side flow or something. That's nice. His flow right there was nice. The way he said that was perfect with the beat. Damn, we got another advertisement? Uh-oh, we're getting into GE now. Or GE, I mean. See, it took me a while with GE's verse on this to really start to cherish it. I think the beat for him and Matt Houston on this wasn't the best for them, but I think they still did really well with the beat. I think they could kill any beat. I wish they had something a little more like, you know, in your face. But they still killed it. That's a crazy bar. That's a crazy bar, and I didn't hear anyone, because I saw reaction videos myself. I wanted to see what other people were saying, if people were catching certain bars that I was catching, you know, stuff like that, and I didn't hear anyone catch, like, no one pointed that bar out. I don't know if, like, it's because it just is very obvious to people. Maybe it is an obvious bar, but just the way he said it, life orb Mesprit, I find that offensive. Like, he finds that offensive to him, but life orb, you know, it takes away a little bit of your health, but raises your attack, I believe. Like, it's just such a good bar. I wish more people had pointed it out. That's a crazy part, too. Mukbang. Yeah, his flow on this beat is near perfect. Same with Matt. Gotta love the gun bars. Hey boy, no. You don't have to talk, just check the Hall of Fame. I don't know if I've ever caught that before. Tornadoes, we're the only heirs. Like, it's spelled H-E-I-R-S, like, you know, heir to the throne, but also in the air, tornadoes. I never caught that before. That's a nice bar. I mean, Gen 7, it was probably my least favorite, so here we go. CTC, he was so different on this. I got the horses like to rag, had us in the bag, country boy, but I'm still slag. I don't know what to think about hearing this. Because originally I was like, is this going to be his whole flow? He flips it up. She looking ratchet. That's a nice bar. Not as good as Steph Curry. His wordplay is awesome. I wish he had more individual projects. I press B. I've never hit B on Metapod. He's gonna make him evolve ASAP. That's a bar. Only he can pull that off. Like, if anyone else were to say that SSAM bar, I don't think it'd go well. They'd probably get canceled. What's a horse to a dinosaur killer? Aerodactyl. T-Rex knocked so unique. That bitch. T-Rex the dactyl. No cap. Always factual. IDM forever after. IDM forever after. Here we go. I'm glad they went back and forth on this. Such a good end to the Cypher. Dot, dot, dot.
Shit ain't adding up and you don't wanna see the aftermath. You niggas couldn't see me like I sand attack. Been the same, you niggas always switching up something like you Ash.
Switching up like Ash. Wordplay.
Ain't asking a lot, it's nothing to attack for the guap. Bitch, I keep that Draco on me and my stats never drop.
Nice. Keeps that Draco, that gun, Draco meteor, but his stats don't drop. Ash getting serious. A lot of Ash hat bars.
We stay strapped, got more pieces than Vic Pena. Ain't nobody hyper, I promise the wrist beam. You ain't
That's a good bar.
niggas to keep dreaming.
My favorite bar is coming up though. That's my favorite bar. I don't know why. But after that far-fetched, surf-fetched bar from Shofu, that he dishes it off to Shizzy with the bigger stick bar, and then oh my god, that chandelier bar was crazy. Like every word in that bar was a hit, and it just goes so well. Like with this beat, with the end of the cipher, him going back and forth with Shofu, like it's just so nice.
Couldn't see me with a silk skull, acting off the shits, bro. The long nose keeping you controlled like him. I keep it on me, let me show you what it hit for. $40, bitch, you know the line. I really flip those. Tiptoe, 6-0, nigga.
Cadence is crazy.
I pass along your life as a memento. You a king, trying to fuck with the kid. You get a shit show. Pokestar Studios, we gon' let it clip go. Dog niggas, go around your neck with your leash. 10 years in the game. Come correct if you speak. More O's in my account than a Gen 1 bike price.
There you go. I just got a bunch of O's and nothing else. I just got 0 in my bank account. Gotta throw in that Dialga bar again. Kind of like an homage. There really isn't. Like ever since this came out, at least definitely Pokemon Cypher wise, there ain't a better team that can make a better Cypher. Like I've heard a lot of amazing like anime, Pokemon, even his Super Smash Cypher and some other Smash Cyphers and stuff like that. But this Pokemon Cypher, production wise, lyrically, the beats, the cadences, the lineup, like everything is top tier in this Cypher, and it's still like my all-time favorite over 2016 Pokemon Cypher, over the 2013, over any of Shofu's other ciphers. I mean, he has a ton of like good like Pokemon specific albums and stuff, and you know, he has a bunch of other projects, but like just all this mixed in this cipher with the things I listed, the production, the verses, the lineup, just all of that, like it made it amazing. Like it deserves I think it has almost 3 million views now, and that's amazing for a Pokemon Cypher to have almost 3 million views. Like I'm sure half the people who listened to it weren't even into Pokemon, and they still enjoyed it because of all the amazing features of it. But yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to come back to this Cypher after a few years. I think there's another Cypher that's supposed to be coming out this year. I mean, it's every 3 years, right? So I'll be looking forward to that. I wish I had originally recorded my reaction to this in 2019, but unfortunately I didn't. But I'm glad I can at least get some kind of reaction out. It's been probably over a year since I've heard this, so it was nice coming back to it. Congratulations to Shofu and the gang for everything they've achieved. Congrats to Chris Patrick for continuing to make music. Everyone else in this video who has just been killing it since then, like especially Peso Pete, because there has been on some good stuff. Matt Houston, I know, has been on some crazy stuff. So kudos to them. If you guys have any recommendations for any kind of video for me to react to or listen to or anything, just let me know in the comments below. I'm going to be starting to make videos again. I'm back. I'm settled in a new place. I'm ready to roll. Peace out.